Hi good people, and welcome back to my channel. As usual, this is Rachel Wainaina, and today I'm just going to do a very short filmmaking 101 segment that talks to you about if you're a young filmmaker, you want to get to the film industry, how do you get yourself started? And I'm going to mention a few tips for you to be able to just get into the film industry. And the first thing is brand yourself. Branding is a big topic. Branding is determining how the public see you. And you can't be seen if you've not done anything. So how do you start building your brand in the film industry? Very simple. One, you need to volunteer and work in as many productions as possible. There's some few things that happen in the productions that you volunteer in. One, you get to meet actors, you get to meet filmmakers who work on different projects, and you get to showcase your skill and your talent. So when you work in these couple of productions for free, you get to network with other filmmakers who get to see your talent, and they can call you back when they have another production that has money to pay their crew. So work in other productions. The other benefit that you get in working, in volunteering in other productions is experience and portfolio. So experience in the fact that you can say, I worked for this movie as a cinematographer, I worked for this movie as a writer, I worked for this movie as a production designer. Those title credits are what gets you a job in the film industry. So it's very important to also be able to be a part of that. And also, you get knowledge. Whenever you go to a film set, you learn a lot, and you get to really, make a reality of how difficult the filmmaking process is. Learn how to make your own film by being on a film set, and that helps you a lot. Exposure. You go to different film sets of different, sizes, of different budgets, and you get different exposures of how you can work with different budgets to come up with different types of films that you need. So yes, the first point is that volunteering in the industry to do as many movies as possible. Two, keep the contacts of your classmates. If you're directly coming from a film school, your classmates will possibly get into the film industry and start working on some projects. Let's say somebody will get into the camera department, starts working as a camera operator, they'll call you up and they'll tell you, okay, come in and help me as a camera assistant or as an AD or as a producer. So your classmates could be your future source of jobs. Do well in your internships. It's very important. Go to your internship, do well, because that company that you're working for during your internship can have a job and can call you back and actually give you a job and pay you for it. So also do very well, and also find other apprenticeship opportunities. Now, how else can you get into the industry? Because the industry also requires you to put yourself out there. Branding is just one part where you build your experience, but how do you put that experience out there? So when it comes to branding, there are several things that you also need to do. First of all, film is a business. You need to determine immediately when you finish your film school and you're ready to start your career. The first thing you need to determine is, how are you going to trade? Are you going to be a freelance? Do you want to be employed? Or do you want to be to start your own business? So those are three directions you could go. So for those who want to be employed, you can build your brand slowly because you're in a company that is working on projects, so you can continue building your brand. Today I'm going to speak to those who either want to be freelancers or they also want to start their own business slowly by slowly. So I consider a freelancer like a consultant, somebody you can call in, they edit your job, you release them, they can work for as many people as they want. I always suggest, please find an area of specialization, even as you want to be a freelancer or you want to start your business. If you're going to do weddings, specialize on wedding and events. If you're going to do films, specialize on that. If you're going to do animation, specialize on that, so that you can spend as many hours as possible doing the same thing over and over again. When you spend this many hours doing the same thing over and over again, you become a master at your craft. So when you're all over the place doing everything, then you don't know what to do. Then that becomes something that becomes a barrier to your success in the film industry. You have to keep repeating what you like to do. Okay, if you like using the camera, just always be on the camera 24 hours. Anywhere you go, just be on the camera, even if you're carrying the camera, until the day you'll become one of the best cinematographers in the country. Same as acting, same as anything else that you decide to pursue in this film industry. So it's very important. Then take that information of what you do and put yourself out there. How can you put yourself out there? The most important place for you to put yourself is Internet Movie Database. This is an international site that has all the filmmakers who've worked on different films. Open your account there. You can start with a free account. As you grow and get money, you can procure more accounts there. They're different. There's a pro account. There's other accounts where you can even find the number of Lupita or the number of her agent. And as you keep, getting bigger accounts there, you're able to do something good. So put yourself there. Also put yourself on Film Freeway for festivals, where when you do your films, you're able to upload your films on Film Freeway and submit them to many international festivals. And that also comes with different subscription levels as well. So the other places you should brand yourself is on social media and search engines, where you can put portfolios of your work on Google search engine, on YouTube, on Vimeo, where people can see some little piece and bits of your works, because mostly people will just Google your name to see whether they can give you a job or not. I do that a lot. I just did that yesterday when I was looking for an animator to work for my film, and because I'm going to pay them, I needed to find the best animator. And so I just clicked their name on Google. I even saw somewhere where there was a bad review about a job that animator did. And right now I'm really highly considering to pick another animator for my project. So that's how people will find you online. People will look at your Facebook, believe me or not. Nowadays, that's why they ask you for all those channels to see what do you post. Some people will just go ahead and deny you a business or not work with you because of your stand on particular matters in the society, like human rights and other things. Your stand on those matters could just make you even denied a visa in today's world. So that happens nowadays. People check your Facebook whenever you apply for anything. They want to know what is your personality. So they want to know that. So that's very important. Then in terms of branding, I feel that if you want to do a more professional job, you need to have your business cards. You need to have your logo. You need to have a catalog of your services with price tag on it, so that when somebody inquires, oh, hi, do you do cinematography? Yeah. So how much do you charge per day? These are my rates. Do you do equipment hire? Yeah. So this is my catalog. Have a website. Have some presence. And that's what we call branding, just like a professional presence online. That's how you get into the industry. That's how you get known. Also, there is the film industry database, where you can go to the page in Kenya Film Commission. You go there and register yourself as in the department you work in, so that Kenya Film Commission can know that you exist, so that as they bring many development opportunities, you're also there. Also attend industry events, and when you attend, try to network with as many people as possible. Right now, the Kalasha Film Market is coming up. You can attend that. Filamu Fest is also coming up. You can attend that. Just network with as many people as possible. That will help you to just grow your skills in the film industry. Right now, I'm able to make a film in any continent in the world, because for the last 5 years, my strategy was to network. So I went to Cannes, I went to Cinema de Mare, I went to Disco, South Africa. I just have networks from different parts of the world. And anytime I need help to make a film, or maybe I don't have work and I want to go and work as a producer, like I've just been invited to produce a film in Brazil. It's all about, networking. Just network with people and let them know your talent. Work with them. Sometimes you may have to work with them for free so they can see your potential. Once they see your potential, they want you to come and work with them. So you'll be called all around the world. I know Kenyan filmmakers like Wanori Kahio, who've directed series for Hulu. This is a good, they're the good filmmakers we don't talk about. And they're doing such an amazing job representing us even in an international market. And it's because of their good networking skills. So network, it will bring you opportunities. Then I want to tell you guys about something. Do you know why many young filmmakers are not making it? Pride comes before a fall, guys. Just be nice to people. Whenever you get an opportunity, don't go to show yourself up. Just go, be humble, start from the bottom, do what you're told to do. The person you might be undermining in your life right now could be the person that is your bridge to your success. They may get a hold of a big project. If you're not humble and you don't listen and you're arrogant and you're not able to talk to people, that is what we call interpersonal skills. Very important. Interpersonal skills, it's just like how you relate with people. For me, when I hire people, I would forgive someone who doesn't have a skill that I want them to have, but I wouldn't forgive their character or behavior. Your character is your passport, or your character is your ID. How big is your word? When you say you're going to do something, can you do it? How humble are you? Can you do any job on a film set? Can you sweep the sets? Can you serve people water on set? Or you're too good for that? Those are some of the things that make you lovable and people want to keep calling you again and again. Start small. Don't rush success. Success will come. Some of us have gone up, fallen, and come back again. And don't chase after things. Filmmaking makes money after a long time. And as you join this industry, I want to tell you, be ready to pay your dues. What is paying your dues? Sacrificing, crying, carrying burdens, taking debts in order to make your films. And sometimes when you do that, it will have a good reward at the end that can pay back for every struggle that you face. So don't go to this industry as a quick fix. And the last thing I want to say, in the beginning 3 years of your film industry professional life, try to get another thing to do as you do your filmmaking. The filmmaking might not start, monetizing. And some of the things you could do are skills that are related with filmmaking, like recording events, working in a production house, or writing scripts for people and they pay you small money to survive. And that's the way you will start your filmmaking career. If you can get yourself to up to 20 sets, you will have a good network in the industry. If you can attend every film festival in Kenya, and even try to attend some that are abroad, you'll enlarge your network. If you can have good interpersonal skills and a very good character, respect everyone and value everyone in your life, then I can guarantee you that you'll succeed in this industry. This is an industry just like football, which requires teamwork, and everybody is most important, even the runner on the set. So don't hate any job, start small, grow, and you will be able to penetrate this very hard to penetrate Kenyan film industry. As I finish, I want to tell you this. There are some markets in the film industry in Kenya that are actually flooded, like the technical markets. How many cinematographers do we have in Kenya? A lot. How many directors do we have? A lot. How many gaffers do we have? Actually, very few. How many people do good sound? Very few. So you must also be strategic in picking something that does not exist, because where there's a problem, there's an opportunity. That's how I see it. Actually, when I'm starting all my businesses, I learned one thing. I started from a point of there's a problem, there's a lack. When I go as a filmmaker to do something, like right now I was looking for a green screen studio and I realized we only have 4 green screen studios in Kenya. That is so annoying. We should have like 50 green screen studios in Kenya. So next time I'm looking for something to invest in, maybe I'll build the green screen studio, because creatives need the green screen studio and they will pay any amount of money to shoot there. And the future of films is also science fiction. We are leaning more towards science fiction. So that's a very big business opportunity. We don't have prop studios in Kenya. That means when you come up with these crazy props in your film, you have to go and buy yours. We don't have somewhere where you can buy movie guns, for example. You just like have to go and create your own guns. That's why our guns look different in each and every movie. It's just so annoying that we don't have even Foley studios. We don't have ADR studios. We don't have even stunt studio where we can just come there and shoot some stunts for our films. There's a lot of gaps. So as you try to enter into the industry, try to enter in the right space where there's less competition and more space for you to compete and innovate and lead. And as I finish this video, I'm going to finish with this quote. Leadership is not given, it's taken. get into every association you can get into. Get deliberate at getting your presence known in the film industry in Kenya. So with that said, I want to thank you once again for following, and just to learn more, you can also check out, we have our intake for the Youth Film Platform Africa program 2023. We've already put out a call for the filmmaking class. We'll be putting out a call for digital content creation and acting classes very soon. But right now we've started with the filmmaking. I hope you don't get left out. We only have like 10 days for that call. Then we pull it down because we're only picking 50 aspiring young filmmakers from Africa. And Kenya might end up having like 10 slots, so hurry while the slots last. We thank you very much, and in case you have any other questions or any other topics you want me to talk about, please remember to comment on the comment section below so that we can be able to also respond and also cover more topics that you want covered. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Cheers.